everybody, I am off to Slab City, something I've wanted to do for a long time. I got about an hour and 38-minute drive. It's already 91 degrees here at 9:30, so it's going to be, crispy's going to be the operative word of the day. I've arranged to meet Community Cause, who I've known for a lot of years. He'll be my good gateway substance to Slab City, because I kind of consider him the unofficial mayor of Slab City. I think he's a very intriguing character. I want to get to know him. I want to get to know some of the inner workings of Slab City. We all know Resurrection Mountain and things like that. I like to kind of bring non-traditional video, as you guys know. So it's going to be a journey going I-10 east out of Palm Springs, and then on some state road. I guess we'll be twisting through the mountains and all that. So I've packed in plenty of water, so I feel safe on the road. I got a good rig. The rig's running good. Changed the oil recently, so that's all right. So we should have a good time. And I'll try to pack out of there like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Don't want to be, I know it's going to be very dark roads coming back and stuff, but let the adventure begin. Tooling along I-10 for about 10 miles till we peel off on 86 South, State Route 86 South. It's kind of interesting. Slab City over the years, when I first joined the RV community in 2015, the Roots of the Boys, Slab City had a reputation for kind of a real badass place. Renegades, runaways, law evaders, all kinds of notorious stuff. I think it started out really as a military base in the 1940s, and then the land was just sort of abandoned, gradually taken over by, I guess what that time would be called beatniks, and then hippies, and it's migrated to what it is today. But it's almost, I don't know, I want to say it's almost like, to a lot of RVers in the West, it's some kind of holy grail, some kind of pilgrimage that you have to make to Slab City to really like earn your wings as a nomad, an RVer, a off-the-grid person. And I kind of like that aspect of it. It's all about the mystique of Slab City. And yeah, I think that's what I find most appealing, is over time, is you mentioned people going to the slabs. They're like, oh man, be careful. You might come out, your vehicle's gone, you might be on blocks. Maybe they won't even put it up on blocks when they take, all this kind of stuff. But I find it very fascinating, the whole mystique. So we're about an hour away. Just leaving Coachella out here, passed through Indio, Cathedral City from Palm Springs. Really nothing out here. Just passed through Coachella, the place with the famous concert. I also came through Cathedral City, Indio. So I'm on the 86 South now. There's really not a lot down here, unless you're in the deserts. All right, this is where we turn left, California 111 down to Nyland now.
In 800 feet, turn left onto 66th Avenue.
Gotcha.
Turn left onto 66th Avenue.
Gotcha. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Guess I'll stop at the light first, huh? Getting crispy. Little change of hat. Gotta look good going into Slab City, right? Wow. The Badlands, huh? Smokes, there's got to be some tough trees to make it out here. We're rolling in here on 66th Avenue. We're going to, I think, go south on 111. I'm just happy we're not going down some twisty road Pacific Coast Highway. So far, so good. Doesn't seem to be a lot of traffic out either, which is good. I'm trying to pick up a sign just to make sure I'm on 111 South, going into Nyland, whatever. Lots of farmland out here. I'm used to this from down in El Centro, down in that area of huge area for producing winter vegetables. Look at all those palm trees. I guess they're probably date palms. I can't just imagine if people just randomly grow that many palm trees just for the heck of it. Guessing it must be date palms. This area is pretty famous for. It blows me away. I don't think in my lifetime I've ever seen so many palm trees all together. As far as it's pretty cool looking though. I like the look of it against the blue sky. It's pretty cool. Pass a lot of these random little RV courts, like motor court, RV court. They might have 10 or 20 RVs in them, fifth wheels, single wides, travel trailers. And I just think to myself, man, I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I understand the weather and all that. I get it. Right? You're not shoveling snow. Beautiful in winter time. But then I think to myself, okay, the first couple days is cool, right? I sit around the propane fire. It's all good. And then after 2 or 3 more days or so, I'm out of my mind, man. I got to get moving. I just couldn't spend my time out in the middle of nowhere for weeks and months on end. I got to go to a place where the action is, where there's things going on. Right? But different strokes for different folks. It's funny, some of them were small as like pads for 10 RVs and stuff, and I guess people just winter over. They like to just get their Spectrum cable TV or satellite, keep up with Judge Judy, live the life. Not for the rosy girl. Oh, I think that liquor store served up its last bottle, huh? Toro Loco. So I'm guessing we're near the Salton Sea here. And, it's kind of spooky looking here. See, we got 33 miles to Neeland. It's rolling along beside the Salton Sea. It's got a definite wang to it, a definite kind of smell to it. Not a lot of people are hanging around at the Salton Sea campground, but yeah, there's a little bit of a wang in the air. I think if I recall, and I may be wrong, I think the Salton Sea was actually created by accident. I think there was a dam or something that busted loose on the Colorado River, and it just flooded this whole valley down here, this whole plain, with just water from the Colorado River, and then they finally cut it off or diverted it and left the Salton Sea here to basically just kind of dry out. And that's exactly what it's doing. I think it has a very high salt content to it. I'm not sure, but I think it was born of a disaster. I think we'll make a little stop at Bombay Beach. Kaz told me that's a pretty cool place on the way down to Slab City. We'll look around there. We'll make that the end of part one. The road to Slab City. Welcome to Bombay Beach. This is kind of a rough little road here going in.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto 1st Street.
Yeah, well, honey, we're taking a little bit of a detour here.